The hour cometh when ye shall either in this mountain, nor yet at Jerusalem, worship the Father. The hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshippers shall worship the Father, in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. God is spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. Neither in this mountain, nor yet at Jerusalem. Unity of Chicago South, online, New Thoughts Spiritual Community, streaming live from Chicago. Offering worship, in spirit and truth, beyond walls.
The Mystery of God and Man, Eric Butterworth, excerpted from Celebrate Yourself. Dwell for a while on the idea of the universe as the allness that we call God, realizing that everything within it, from the vast galaxies to the subatomic particles, is created in and of the universe. You may wonder about the vastness of the universe and the pureness added by a telescope. However, you are not on the outside looking in. You're on the inside looking out. You are the universe at the point where you are. Attributed to St. Augustine is this profound thought: God is a circle whose center is everywhere and whose circumference is nowhere. If the center is everywhere, it is where you are. You are the center of the universe, the center of God. This is not a point to be made egotistically, but transcendentally. There is that of you which is centered in God, and which is a point of God activity flowing through into expression as you. And the circumference is limitless. There is no limit to God or to man and God consciousness. God is not in you like a raisin and a roll, but like the ocean is in a wave. The wave is nothing more nor less than the ocean formed into the shape of a wave. And you are nothing more nor less than God expressing as you. Thus, divine sonship is not a projection of the divine into the human. God cannot project itself outside itself, it can only express itself within itself. Man is not an individual in God, for that would presuppose isolation and separation. Man is an individualization of God. This is fundamental for all persons, as Jesus said, "He who believes in me will also do the works that I do, and greater works than these will he do." God in each of us is the oneness of which we are, and eachness and the constant need in our lives is to unfold more of our honesty in a process of conscious evolution. It is not trying to get into God or get God into us. It is to be still and know that I am God.
Glad you are here on this beautifully brisk, let's say it's brisk, Sunday here in Chicago. Appreciate your presence, without a doubt. I want to say good day to you wherever you might be and whatever time it might be to you. I'm Reverend Arkin, Senior Minister here at Unity of Chicago South, the #1 New Thought online spiritual community streaming from Chicago. Whew, that's a whole lot to get out, but it's the truth. This also is the truth, that it's first Sunday, the first Sunday of the month, and for us, that means guided meditation. But before we begin today, our meditation, please join me in thanking Reverend Bobby for his timely introductions to the spiritual principle focus of each month. Another fine job. There are 5 Sundays in this month and a speaking engagement, so we made a few adjustments. On the 3rd Sunday this month, I have been invited to speak at the Universal Unitarian Society of Geneva, Illinois. That date is December 15th, and their celebration begins at 10 a.m. A link is available on our homepage to take you directly to their live stream. That is, you'll find that at on the December 15th date. The virtual book club live chat will move to the 5th Sunday. The reading material will be announced next Sunday. The 4th Sunday, or December 22nd, will remain Divine Feminine Sunday, maybe including, maybe a few holiday surprises. And we have a full slate of online activities for the first month of 2025. An affirmative prayer workshop the morning of January 11th, followed by our annual virtual burning bowl ceremony that same evening, January 11th. Later in the month, there is an exciting online full class schedule. Clap, clap, clap. I know you are so excited. You've been waiting for that, and so have we. This one is based on the book, The Sermon on the Mount by New Thought author Emmett Fox. Now, free registration for the January 11th events, the Affirmative Prayer Workshop and the Burning Bowl Ceremony, virtual, online, they're already live on Eventbrite. But there is a link on our homepage, unityocs.org. And remember, some of you may have to put https:// in the front. The events are free, with donations accepted and appreciated. And speaking of donations, we have made a QR code available for your convenience, and it will be shown throughout today's service. You can see it right there. And not only today, but for future talks. I want to let it be known that we truly appreciate your financial support, no matter the amounts. Now, the way the QR code works is that it will take you to our support page, where you may choose your preferred method of contributing, or you may go directly to the support page from the menu on our homepage. Now, we currently are accepting donations by credit or debit card, Cash App, and of course checks by mail, with additional choices under consideration. In our practice, it is commonly taught that the primary cause of suffering is forgetfulness. It is important to our spiritual community that you remember that there is an infinite source available for everyone. It is there for each who seek it, no matter their race, gender, or religion. Believe what you may, but you should know that the source of the universe is also the source of each of us. Therefore, the principles supporting the stars are the principles available for each of us. As I declared this statement in the first person, I declare it for all. I am open and receptive to this divine living principle. Father, Mother, God, I am grateful. This is my declaration. This is my truth. As I accept it, so it becomes, and all is well, and well indeed. Today, as Reverend Bobby introduced, we honor the spiritual presence or attributes accompanying the gift of divine life. As I may speak, as we're going through this guided meditation in the first person occasionally, I want you to know that I am speaking for all that happens. Excuse me. Now, let us become still. Whatever position you are in, sitting or laying, become relaxed and take a deep breath. And know that today we will have periods of silence. There will be no music, a minute and a half of silence, so you can contemplate. And as you do that, breathe. Remember to breathe. But right now, let's take a deep breath and fill our abdomen area and push as much of the air into our lungs as you can. Now hold it. Now release. and continue this release process, allowing it to extend to releasing all thoughts and feelings held before this moment. Just allow them to drift away without judgment as we focus on the truth of the presence of divine life as unformed or formed, being the only life there is. That life is manifesting as me, as you, right now. It is open to us right now. In this moment, at this time, divine life, with all its attributes, is expressing as us. Its attributes are available to us right now. Join me as I consciously release any known barriers from the expression of those attributes. And I consciously allow the directive power inherent within divine life to move any thoughts in the direction of correct expression, any feelings in the direction of correct expression. That correct expression is the awareness and the acceptance of the unbreakable connection that the expression of the oneness with, connection to my inner Christ, connection with the allness that exists for me as an heir of the one life-sharing force that I know as the divine. That life force is active. It is evolutionary. It is omnipresent. It is energy, and so much more. It is the life force for all there is manifesting in various forms and vibratory degrees. That life force being eternal, like energy, changeable in form, but eternal in composition. That life is our real life. That life is our real life. Hold that. Now let's rest in this understanding and acceptance of the presence of divine life and its spiritual attributes in this moment, at this time. And want us to declare together, I am one with divine life. Divine life is one within and around me. Can we just one more time? I am one with divine life. Divine life is one within and around me. Now rest. Wow. As we express gratitude for the ever-presence of divine life and energy evolves. Universal law tells us that an energy of gratitude can support and direct the healing flow of divine life's gifts or attributes. In this moment, at this time, I give thanks for divine life's spiritual attributes available to me right now. I give thanks for the spiritual attribute of release. I am grateful for the ability to express the spiritual attribute of zeal. I am thankful for the spiritual attribute of order awaken in me. I give thanks as the spiritual attribute of will keeps me focused. I am grateful for the spiritual attribute of understanding expanding within me now. I am thankful for the spiritual attribute of imagination opening new horizons for me. I give thanks to the spiritual attribute of power energizing me. I am grateful for the spiritual attribute of wisdom guiding me. I am thankful for the spiritual attribute of strength holding on to me. I give thanks for the spiritual attribute of love binding me to truth. I am grateful for the spiritual attribute of faith filling me when I think, when I seem empty. I know that each of those spiritual attributes are mine. They are yours by divine right. They are yours to bring forth the indwelling Christ presence. We breathe in their presence and we hold that truth. As we release that breath, with it goes any doubt of divine life's desire to support me as I rest. I accept that these attributes are awakened and present in my environment. And in this silence, I know that with each breath, I consciously connect with the awakened spiritual principle. I consciously release any doubt of their presence and positive activity in my life right now. Release any doubt. Know that they are active in your life right now. Now rest. Rest in this consciousness of knowing and accepting. This conscious connecting process is one of the revitalization of our whole being as we are awakened to our own indwelling Christ and our own oneness with divine life. We enter an awakened state that is animating our whole being as the attributes move into manifest form in our life, affair, and world, becoming the law of our life. In this elevated, harmonious state, our thoughts and feelings are uplifted so they meet the always present divine guidance, which is continuously moving us toward our greater good. Welcome this Christ energy into your subconscious right now. It is resurrecting energy capable of returning you to the truth of oneness, and therefore the heirship of the right to call forth the spiritual attributes inherent in divine life. We are now conscious of the ever presence of divine life, accepting that divine life is our life. We exist within it as it exists within us. Accepting the truth that in oneness there can be no thing outside of its allness. We rest in divine life's pattern as it continues to unfold, expressing as you, expressing as me, expressing as us. Now in that expression, we rest. Now rest. As we conclude our 2024 series of monthly First Sunday guided meditations, on behalf of the Unity of Chicago online New Thought spiritual community, this is Reverend R. Ken, and I thank each of you for bringing and sharing your consciousness during this time. And now we move into a brief open prayer period. This is where we hold consciousness for individuals who have texted a prayer request and for those who would like to be included. I invite you to join us in consciousness at this time as we move to lift universal consciousness to spiritual attribute awareness. Mother, Father, God, Spirit of divine life, we give thanks. Through all the trials and tribulations that we may have faced throughout 2024, we have made it through to this moment, to this time. And we are grateful. And we know that our gratitude for divine life itself lifts us up out of whatever desolation we may feel, but to know that divine life is our life, it is here right now. It eases any pains or pressure and allows us to focus on the attributes that come with the truth of divine life. And we know that we have the right to call forth these attributes as we need them, as we want them, as they will help us, as they will guide us. We are open and we are receptive right in this time, right now, that divine life is present, that God is present, that Allah is present, that Buddha is present, that Spirit is present, right here, right now. And with our third eye, we open it wide so that we can see truth, so we can see through the veils of ignorance, the ignorance that says there's no love, there's no hope, there's no peace. We open our third eye to know that there is love, there is peace, there is hope, because divine life is present. I release my thoughts of whatever was to what is. And what is that I am present, and divine life must be present because I am present. And in that presence, no matter where I've been, no matter what I've done, I have the right, the air right, to call for the support of that spiritual power. And right now, in this moment, at this time, I am open and receptive to that power coming into my life, guiding me, lifting me, directing me, and comforting me, showing me the direct actions, the proper actions, the way actions to take to move myself in alignment with the goodness that divine life is. Mother, Father, God, we thank you for your presence. We thank you for your support. We thank you for walking with us to this moment and this time throughout this year. And we thank you knowing that you will be with us always. For divine life is eternal, and that life is our life. And together we declare, and so it is. Again, I want to thank you so much for being here today. I want to let you know that your presence, your consciousness, wherever you are, is a supportive energy, not just for yourself and not just for the folks that are a part of the Unity of Chicago South spiritual community, but your environment and even the world. Take good care, and until next time, this is Reverend R. Ken saying, blessings and bliss. Namaste.